What is up, everybody, and welcome to this edition of TD's Brew and Barbecue, where it's not just life-changing, it's also lunch-changing. Today, I'm doing a customer-submitted recipe here. We're doing TD's chicken, which is what they called it. I'm going to take it, I'm going to turn it up, and we're going to make TD's chicken We're going to make TD's chicken sandwich out of it. We got southern mustard, sweet barbecue love, so we're going to hit... Let me start that over here. We're going to hit that chicken sandwich with some southern mustard, some sweet barbecue love, and we're going to build a nice coleslaw for the top, maybe even throw in a little bit of Campfire Candy. So I'm TD. It's TD's Brew and Barbecue. Stick around. So sometimes we all have those days, and some days we all have those times where it is just pretty difficult to come up with a recipe, or you start to get like a writer's block. And that's kind of where I've been in the past couple of weeks. So I've been asking everybody around me, everybody I know pretty much, and even asking customers to submit their recipes. And today when I went into the grocery store, I ran into my dude, Manny Valdez. He actually is the grocery manager there at the grocery store. And he told me that his go-to recipe, and he said this is one of his wife's favorite, he said his go-to recipe is what they call TD's chicken. And so basically while we were standing there, he gave me the recipe. I went on and I bought basically everything that was needed for this recipe here, including the chicken thighs. So you usually don't see me cook a lot of chicken thighs because my family is not huge on the chicken thighs. We're more of a breast family. My parents, on the other hand, they are big chicken thigh fanatics, just like a lot of other people. So what I got here is a couple of boneless, skinless chicken thighs. And now these boneless, skinless chicken thighs have been seasoned with some sweet barbecue love. And I've just had them in a Ziploc bag with sweet barbecue love for about 20 minutes. And all I did was do that just so that way I could get some flavor on this chicken before I start prepping it to grill. So we're going to pat it dry here, and we're going to get most of the moisture off of this chicken at the moment, and then we're going to hit it with some southern mustard. So let's go ahead and speaking of, let's see here. How's Robbie doing today, Robbie? It's Sunday. You're not getting Chick-fil-A. But we are going to make a chicken sandwich. So Robbie, what is up, man?
Yeah, no Chick-fil-A today. Chick-fil-A shut down.
Yep.
So
absolutely.
I'm doing good. Last day of baseball before the All-Star break.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, today is the last day of the All-Star, or last day before the All-Star break. So, man, hopefully everything's going well for everybody that is in the All-Star game, which I think the Braves were. We only got one this year. One person in the All-Star game this year, which I think is actually Marcelo Ozuna, who is going to be in the home run derby. My dude, the Bear, he's going to be winning that home run derby. He's going to take it from Pete Alonso, dude. Like, that's the way I see it. And it's so funny because I love Pete Alonso. Not a Mets fan, but I love Pete Alonso. And the thing I got to say about it is yes, every year Pete Alonso is in the home run derby because he has nothing else to play for. Nothing else to play for. That's what happens when you're a Met. Right, Robbie?
That is true. I thought that team was going to be stacked and on fire like 3 years ago when that new owner came in, but they ain't doing shit.
Nope. No new owner. No new owner matters to the Mets.
And
but anyways, that's okay. I'm okay with it, dude. I hate the Mets, just like the Phillies.
You guys did have a second All-Star that I know of. You know,
yeah?
He was representing the Red Sox, but we let him come to you guys. Chris Sale.
That's right. I forgot.
But because he's pitching today, he bowed out of the All-Star game and gave his spot to someone else.
That's right. So he is actually leading the league, I think, in wins right now, right?
Yeah, he's 12-3.
That would be the one and only Chris Sale.
Yeah, Chris Sale. And the damn shit we picked up from you guys is on the IR for the second time.
Oh, come on, man. That's all right. That's all right. They're going to get healthy. They're going to get better. Don't be hating on my boy Vaughn. All right. So what we got here, I got a nice thin coat of the of Southern mustard on here. We're just really using the Southern mustard as a type of binder. So that way we can get this, the sweet barbecue love, which is this bad boy right here. We can get the sweet barbecue love to adhere nice and perfect to these chicken thighs. And I'm going to do both sides. You're going to do both sides. You're not going to hit it too heavy with the sweet barbecue love, but you want to hit it enough to where you're not going to see any more of the Southern mustard, because you want that nice, nice red color that we're going to get from this chicken as soon as it's done. And you can see here, look at how good that looks right there. So another good one here is with pork as well. So if you have, if you're going to use pork, if you're going to do like a pork chop or something like that, the Southern mustard is a fantastic binder for that as well. Use it on, this is basically how I basically do my pork butts. So unless I do use the barrel aged bourbon on it, but when I do the sweet barbecue love, this is what I do is I will inject it with Dr. Pepper or cherry Dr. Pepper, which takes it up another level. And then I rub it down with a nice layer of the Southern mustard. And then I hit it with some sweet barbecue love. And what it's going to do is going to make a super awesome bark on the outside of our meat here. All right, so I'm going to fold this up so I can keep my flies at bay here, since you know, we have a fly infestation every day, especially out here in southeast New Mexico when there's a dairy about 1/4 of a mile from you. Yeah, I feel like those flies know that I cook over here, so they go to the dairy and then they come back. All right, so let's cover these up. And I'm just going to move them off to the side. Now, if you got a plate or something like that, it's better. It looks a little bit more presentable. However, we are getting ready to go grill. So what I like to do is, that's why my trash can is right here, because I like to scrape everything right off of the table or right off of my blocks here into the trash to clean it up. And then what we do is that I try to make as little cleanup as possible through here, which is one of the reasons why you always see me using foil. You always see me using like a paper plate or something like that. And that's mainly because that's how we cook out here outside, is you want to be able to I don't have running water out here, so I don't have any place to wash my hands as I go. So that's how I do this right here. And that's why I use the gloves and the foil and everything to be sanitary. So once we take the chicken, put it on the grill, then we can wad the foil up, throw it in the trash, and we don't have chicken juice or anything anywhere. So let's go ahead and make our coleslaw here. Let's go ahead and kick this up. Now, when it comes to coleslaw, I cheat. This is actually not really going to be a coleslaw because I think I just grabbed the wrong bag, but that's okay. We're going to make an awesome salad type slaw to go on the top of it, because I just recognized I did get the wrong bag, and that's why I cheat so much on my slaws. This is actually garden salad, not slaw. So
holy shit,
slaw, dude. We're gonna make it like a slaw today, and we're gonna put it on top of our chicken sandwich. So since it's actually, you know what? Dude, I don't think I have the 3 chili cilantro ranch out here. If I did, I would just make a nice ranchy salad and go on the top of this. But let me see here. I do not. So I'm going to have to figure something out here. My salad dressing.
And I thought Ashley was in the kitchen slaving up, cutting all that up for you.
No, dude, no, definitely not. I definitely have I definitely do most of that. She does help. But she's been requesting stir fry. Not something that I've been interested in lately is a stir fry, but as soon as I do, I'll get it for her. So let me see here. So this will be like a chicken bacon ranch type thing. Let me do the walk of shame.
Oh, damn.
Let me go find some ranch. Some ranch or something. Now let's see how I haven't done the walk of shame since we implemented the mic. So go ahead and put it over here to my phone, and let's make sure that you can still hear me. All right, let's go. I'm going to do the walk of shame.
And while you're doing the walk of shame, I know we don't talk politics here, but that was pretty bad yesterday. Our country needs some prayers going on.
Well, dude, so I gotta say the first thing, so I fell asleep yesterday afternoon after I got back from the farmer's market. So I had no idea what happened. But the funny thing is that when I woke up, I had like 6 missed text messages or something like that. And they were all pretty much the same. And then whenever I logged on to X just to see what was going on over there. And once I did log on, the first thing I see is a meme, of course, right? And it's a meme of Trump is like Neo, dude, dodging bullets. So I thought that was pretty funny. I'm like, what the fuck happened? So that was kind of the crazy thing that happened to me yesterday. So, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Look at that.
I can't hear you, Robbie. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I can hear you on my phone, but let me reconnect my headphones real quick. So that way I can hear. Because it's almost like my headphones just got muted or something. So let me reconnect these here. And we'll get it back up and running. How's it going, Robbie?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
So I know I can't hear you. Oh, I can hear you now. Okay, cool. I can hear you now. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to doctor up the salad, and we're going to put the salad on top of our sandwich instead of our slaw. So since we messed up, or since I made the mistake, I'm going to accept my mistake, and I am going to make it into something really, really, really freaking awesome. So I'm going to add a little bit of ranch in here with this garden salad. And this is Hidden Valley Ranch. I'm just going to put enough in there. And then I'm going to, let's see here. Since we got sweet barbecue love on these chicken thighs, I'm going to hit a little bit of sweet barbecue love in here. And when I say a little bit, we just want a little bit like where it's almost going to be like a pinch of sugar or a couple pinches of sugar. And then I'm going to hit it with a little bit of Carne Sutra. All right. So how's that sound? Sound pretty good. Now let's get this going. And everybody who is ready for tossed salad.
So griddles.
And that's just something we don't ever miss up.
Griddles and Vittles with Nick and Joy are on here. And he said, we got a bag of slaw in the fridge. We'll be right over.
Yeah, there you go. Come on, bring it over, man. I got everything else except for the cabbage, except for the slaw. So, yeah. So what I did is I just got a little bit in here. So it's a little bit of ranch and everything on there. I don't want too much in it right now because I don't want it to make my lettuce and my salad soft. So we're going to just mix it up a tiny bit here. Look at that carrot. Oh, there's cabbage. That's cabbage in there. Oh, that's going to be good. That is going to be really good, man. That might actually be better than the damn slaw. All right. So let's put this in the fridge. And usually if it's slaw, we're going to put it in the fridge for about an hour to let it kind of thaw out. And then now I'm going to go ahead and start prepping everything here to get everything on the grill. Whoops. Don't have enough room to put that big bowl in my fridge right now. All right. So let's see here. I think we're good on everything else. Yep. Let's get going to the grill. I got some cheese and I got some bacon. So I'm going to take a couple slices of this bacon. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grill it, or not grill it up. I'm going to fry it up. And then we're going to put it on top of our chicken thighs. And then we're going to put the cheese on the top, and we're going to make a sandwich, or we're going to sandwich the bacon between the chicken and the cheese, and we're going to melt the cheese, and then we're going to put it on top, and then we're going to put our salad on top of the sandwich. All right. And we got brioche bun. So if you're not using brioche, you're wrong. Okay. Let's open this up real quick here. Get me a couple pieces of bacon out of this center cut bacon. So if I buy bacon, I buy the cheap bacon, especially if I'm wrapping something. So you want that to be, if you're going to wrap something like say poppers, you want your bacon to be one of the cheapest cuts of bacon that you can find. Like not cuts, but one of the cheapest kinds of bacon that you can find, because you want it to be nice and stretchy. And then the other thing I do is I always let my bacon get to room temperature if I'm wrapping something. So if you're wrapping something, get your bacon to room temperature, and I promise you, you're going to love how that bacon wraps. Not that kind of wrap though. All right, so I got 4 strips of bacon. Put this back in my fridge here. So speaking of, so the All-Star break coming up, what else do we got, dude? School starting. What else, man? What else is going on, Robbie? What else has been going on in the Southeast New Mexico area?
Besides the heat, yeah, we got school in roughly 2 weeks. I know the kids are probably not excited, but excited. So you're excited.
I am.
Right?
I'm excited.
I
am excited.
Do you have one playing sports? Didn't you say you had
I do.
One up at practice?
Yeah, I do. My middle daughter is a sophomore, and she is a volleyball player. So we have volleyball that's been already kicked off, and they're working their way, man. They're working their way through it. I'm gonna take about 2 or 3 pieces of cheese here. Just get it out of my my bag here, so I can get it all set up and get it ready to go on the grill, which I should have already done, but it's okay. Sometimes we are a little behind, right, Robbie?
Just a little.
Yeah, sometimes, not very often. All right, so there's about 4 pieces of cheese.
So you have a volleyball player going on. I got one who's playing freshman football. 2-a-days starts in 2 weeks. So, that's a morning practice and afternoon practice.
75 hard.
Yep.
Yeah, you need to get that kid on 75 hard, man. If he's already doing 2-day workouts like that, dude, get him on 75 hard.
Dude, him and his brother were at Steve's gym the other night at 1 a.m.
Hell yeah, dude. That's what we're talking about. I'm going to move my chicken right out over here towards the grill. And then I got my bacon and my cheese.
Back to the All-Star game. So the NL, they got a rookie who's going to be starting the game as the pitcher. Who's riding the Paul Skeens train? I know I am. Skeens mania.
Oh, right.
That
right.
Kid
yeah, dude. He is going to be a stud, man. That's exactly how I feel about it, man. Yeah, dude. So I'm with that. That's exactly who I probably would have picked to start pitching unless Chris Sale was available. And then I would have thrown in Chris Sale.
I think that's why Chris Sale gave up his spot. He probably said, hey, I've started several of them. Let this young kid do it. Honestly, I think that's what happened.
Well, and the fact is, just like last year, last year you had a bunch of Braves that elected not to be in the All-Star game because it's bigger than that, man. It's bigger than that. I'm out on the grill cam now. So if you want, you can go ahead and switch both cameras over. Yeah, cool.
Well,
let me see here.
Sometimes those guys just need that added 3 to 4 days rest too. You know, you're got a
oh right, exactly, man.
On. You know, yes, the fans want to see you there, but you got a half a season left to go.
Here's my thing, dude. The All-Star game, whatever. Like, it's cool to talk about in the summer, in the middle of the summer, because especially the home run derby. That's really all everybody cares about, anyways. It's just like the slam dunk contest in the All-Star game in NBA. Nobody cares about anything other than that. So that's the coolest part. Like, you could just have 4 days worth of freaking home run derby and everybody would be cool.
Well, you look at football, it's gone to flag football now. So let's just play wiffle ball at the All-Star game.
Hey, I'm down with that, dude. That would be cool as shit, man. That would be pretty damn cool. All right, so here we go. I got my grill hot. I'm going to move my cast iron over to the side here, and I'm going to clean off these grates. I've been actually cooking on my fire pit pretty much every night. That since my dad was going to toss out this fire pit, and I'm like, no, I want it. So he never used it before, and it's an old country barbecue pit. So it's a pretty good one. Like, I think he might have gotten it at Buc-ee's one time. But it's pretty badass, man. And I've been using that thing almost on a daily basis. So we'll get some going up there here pretty soon. But my biggest problem is that it's too hot during the day when I do my live. So that's kind of how it is right now. So maybe when football season starts and it gets a little cooler, then we'll definitely have some fire pit nights here.
Or
so
while
check this out, man.
While my boys are at Steve's gym at 1 a.m., we could do our show then.
Hey, that's not a bad idea, dude. That's not a bad idea. So look at these chicken thighs. I want to bring it a little closer here so you can see. Does it need light? There we go. How's that?
Right
See
there,
that? See
right
that
there.
color? See that color and everything that's on there? That is the southern mustard and the sweet barbecue love. Now this is the side where the skin would be, and this would be where the bone would be removed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it down on the fattest side first, where the bone was removed, because I just want that side to get my. God, look at that, dude. These things are so good. Thanks, Manny, for this recipe. Holy shit, man, these are going to be bomb. But we're going to put this here and let these chicken thighs go. Now, we're not going to sauce these. We're just going to grill them up. They've got enough sauce. And see, this is what I'm talking about right there. Done. Now, cleanup is a snap. So it's perfect. It's perfect. So next, oh, let me grab another glove here. We're not going to put any sauce on them today. If you want to sauce them, feel free to sauce them. I'll tell you at the time that it is time to sauce them. So let's go ahead. And now I got my bacon. I'm going to go ahead and get my bacon going. I got 4 strips of bacon. So I'm going to get this bacon frying up real quick so that way we can move. Oh, come on, man. Why you got to be like that? There we go. So that way we can move this skillet out of the way when these chicken thighs get to the point that they're going to be ready to have a sear on them. So we're going to sear them up to finish them. We're going to get them up to about 165 degrees right now on an indirect heat. And then we're going to, ooh, that thing is hot. And then we're going to sear them up.
Listen to that sizzle in that Applebee's skillet.
Yeah, man, you know what? That's not the Applebee's one. That's a different one. This is actually a regular skillet, dude. But no, I did forget. Listen to the sound when you put that meat down, baby. Check it out. There you go. So let's see here.
So you said you had earlier. You said you were at the farmer's market yesterday. Did you have a stand set up, or you just went there to see what was going on?
No, I set up my booth. I set up the tent and my trailer. My trailer got washed this week. Truck and trailer. My dude's been working for me, Chance. He detailed my truck and trailer, so it was nice and clean for the farmer's market. So it was great. One of the first times it's been clean in a long time. Yeah, I went to the farmer's market yesterday, met a lot of new customers, created a lot of new customers, and put some TDs in a lot of people's face. Because when I do my farmer's markets and my demos, I do have product there for you to sample. So you could really just come out there and you could sample every one of the products that we have at TD's Brew and Barbecue at the farmer's market. And that's what I highly recommend. I have customers that say they use the Carne Sutra all the time, or they use the original sauce. I always recommend them to go through what I call the flight and basically take the flight of sauce and the flight of seasoning. And what I do is I put them through each one. So that way I'm kind of introducing them to every product. And then what happens is they decide to use other products for some of the same thing. So that works out really well. It's really a great time, for our for it at the farmer's market. It's one of my favorite places to be. Dude. I love being behind the table, meeting customers, putting TDs in people's face, teach people how to make love to their meat. That's what I do. That's what I love to do, man. And so speaking of, in 2 weeks, the Lee County Fair in Rodeo is going to be in Lovington. And we should have a booth set up there. So it'll be a whole week long of having a booth set up, 10 days at the Lee County Fair. And I'm going to be having a booth right next to my grandma, who my grandma makes homemade peanut brittle and peanut patty. And that's how she makes her living, is she sells her peanut brittle and her peanut patty. And I will tell you this, her peanut brittle does not stick to your teeth. It doesn't. It doesn't. And it's because it's made with so much love and awesomeness that it won't stick to your teeth. So if you love peanut brittle and you're looking for peanut brittle that's not gonna mess up your dental work, then my grandma's peanut brittle is definitely what it is. So here we go. We got a nice
shout out
here. Yeah. Well, pretty soon I hope to have the website up and running and finished, so that way I can start moving her products like we do the TD's Brew and Barbecue line of products. So that's kind of what we're hoping for here pretty soon. So I'm working on it, and I should have that website up hopefully soon, man. I just did some pictures the other day, and we're trying to get it going so my grandma can have an online store just like I do. Now I'm going to turn my heat up just a little bit. These are going indirect. We're doing really good. They're cooking really nice and evenly. My bacon is almost done. So let me grab another tray here and put some paper towels in it so that way my bacon can sit and we can drain some of that excess grease off of it while we wait for the chicken to be finished.
So do you normally set up at the Lee County Fair?
I did a couple years ago, but I haven't been able to the past couple years. But one thing about this year is that right now we've been working so hard to get everything back in stock that I pretty much have every product in stock right now, other than the jalapeno lime and the bacon wash bourbon. Jalapeno lime will be next. The spicy Carne Sutra is in stock at this time. The jalapeno lime Carne Sutra will be next on the docket, and then the bacon wash bourbon will come back around Christmas. But I did find a case the other day, so stick around. Make sure you guys are following on the emails for our at tdsbrewbarbecue.com. Sign up for the emails and you will get notified of any new products or any restocks that come out as they go. So right now, one thing I do say is I did find a case of bacon wash bourbon, and that bacon wash bourbon has been out of stock for almost 2 years. So if you're interested in the bacon wash bourbon, make sure that you are signed up for the emails, because now what we're going to do is once those emails come out, I'm going to give you a chance to get one of those 12 bacon wash bourbons. All right. Dang, these are looking good, man. These are looking good. So my bacon is pretty much, yeah, my bacon's done. Look at this bacon. I didn't even put any, dude, that bacon grease got on my thumb. That was hot. So I didn't put any seasoning, no barrel-aged bourbon, nothing like that on the bacon today. We're just doing regular bacon strips, all right? We're not going to make it all bougie. Whoop. We're not going to make it all bougie. So, all right, we're just going to make it happen. All right. So here we go. So people always ask me sometimes like, how did you learn to cook like that? I didn't actually learn to cook. I just make shit. Like that is exactly how it goes for me. I didn't learn to cook. I just make shit. So there's my bacon grease in this pan, and I'm just going to let it sit there and solidify. I will use it at another time. All right. So here we go. We got these beautiful chicken thighs here. I'm going to flip it real quick, just so that way. Oh, yeah. This is where it's at. And this is turning into like a nice sizzling sauce up here. You guys look at that. See that? Look at that. How good does that look right there?
Boom, right there.
Yeah. So we want to keep the fatter part of the chicken towards the more heat side. So if there's more heat on one side, that's where we're going to get it. So I'm not going to turn it up for too much hotter. I got my chicken on the lower parts. My heat is going to be coming from this side and this side. So what we got is, let me move these over just a tiny bit more. So now I'm going to have my heat coming from both sides to finish up this chicken. And I got something burning down there. I need to clean this grill. So I will get a chance to clean it, I promise, at some point in my life. At some point in my life. So now, question for the people in the chat. We got anybody in the chat? Let's see. Groodles and Fiddles. We got about 6 people in here right now. You guys, let us know where you're watching from. And please, if you get a chance, send me a recipe. I would love to have your recipe. I would love to put a spin on it, show you guys some way that we make more things here, and we can upgrade pretty much everything, turn it up to an 11. What I'm doing here is I'm teaching you guys how to use my products, how I've used my products for years. This is the time for you guys to submit some recipes to me and let me see them, so that way I can replicate them, and we can let other people know about how you use TD's Brew and Barbecue and your experience that you use. So please send us those. You can get it at tdsbrewandbarbecue.com. You can email me there. Send me a message in Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Doesn't matter. Wherever you can get in touch with me, send me a message and send me that recipe, because I would love to see it, and it may be the one that we feature on the show. All right. So just like this one was submitted by Manny Valdez of Lovington, New Mexico. He is the grocery manager here at the store, and he watches all the videos. He is a great dude, and this is what we're trying to do here. So I am going to flip these one more time. Oh, yeah. We are doing really pretty good. You can see that char that we're getting there on the back of these thighs. Who loves to leave marks on the back of some juicy thighs? I do. So we're about 140 degrees on most of these right now. I've already I got my sides turned all the way up, and I got my middle ones turned almost all the way down. So the heat is going to be coming from the outside, not for the direct. So this is still an indirect style cooking, but our heat is coming in here. So this bacon, I need those thighs to get done. So like, fast forward. We need to fast forward. Maybe I should edit. So
fast forward, rewind.
So one thing I was going to ask you, there was something I was going to ask you about. Hot sauce. Are you a hot sauce fan, Robbie? Like, do you use hot sauce?
I like hot sauce. You know, I know
like what kind?
A lot of people don't. I just mix and match. I'll go to the store and try something new. You know, I don't just go there and try Tabasco. You know, I want to try and experiment different products.
Right. Understandable. So one of my favorite hot sauces, man. I have a friend that makes it, and it is the one that I've really been stuck on lately. Is my buddy makes a ginger Thai hot sauce, and it's phenomenal, dude. And it's made with like habaneros, so it does get pretty warm. Now we're doing good. See, our chicken is starting to. It's kind of getting sticky on there. But we know that all of our chicken is starting to get done. We can see, chef, bonus. Yep, that chicken is almost done. That piece it wasn't raw, I promise. And if it was, why do you guys care?
So a ginger Thai hot sauce, is that kind of like a Oriental type thing?
Yeah. So shit, dude, I don't have it out here. Actually, I think I might. Hold on, let me look and see if I got one that's not open. But yeah, it is a pretty badass hot sauce, dude. And oh yeah, it is a sweet ginger Thai chili, habanero, ginger, and scallion. It is a phenomenal hot sauce, and especially if you're doing anything type like Asian type, that stuff is phenomenal on that Asian stuff. Then the other one that I have that I really like is like a lot of people don't like verde hot sauces. I love verde hot sauce, like a green verde sauce. It's so good. One of the ones that I have right now is Sam sauce. He was on like one of the new seasons of Hot Ones, and he has his Smoky J, which is a smoked jalapeno hot sauce. And dude, I gotta say, it is a very, very, very killer hot sauce. So let's check. Oh, we had a chicken thigh falling apart right here. We'll set that off to the side. So sometimes those little pieces down inside there, they'll get to a point that they're going to be ready to fall off and fall apart. And that's what, see, like this one right here, another piece. Chef, bonus. We're going to make sure those, oh man.
Someone's not going to have a sandwich there.
I know, man. We're going to have a whole sandwich with chef bonuses here, dude. But this is what the chef bonus is for. Chef bonus. Look at all of these beautiful little chef bonuses here. Let me double check just to make sure this one doesn't seem like it's going to be as done. It is not. This one is only 140. And I can tell by the color that it's not done on that side. But all of these other ones, yep. Chef bonus. This chicken is going to be bomb, dude. Even with the salad on it, even with the salad on the top of it, man, it's going to be good. So have
you thought of bringing any hot sauces to your line?
Man, I want to. My thing with the launching the new products right now is I do have about 36 different products that I plan on launching at some point. And the crazy thing is a hot sauce is not one of them. not one. So I do love me some hot sauce, but it's just not something that I constantly make. I will make a hot sauce, but man, I have a lot of friends that make awesome hot sauces. So that's kind of the best thing is I like all my buddies that make their hot sauces because they like all of my barbecue sauces. 5. Nice. We're about, yeah, that one's getting there. Let's make sure this guy's almost done here. Oh, 158. So we're getting there. We are getting there again. Now you see the juice starting to build up on one side of the one side here. Then you want to flip it because you want to keep that juice in as much as possible. So that's how you know when it's time to flip your chicken or your steak is once it starts to build up the juice on that outside and it starts to pool, because what you're doing is you're going to cook it out if you keep going. So you want to make sure that you flip it again so you can sear it right back in. All right. So let's see here. Let me go ahead. Our chicken's getting close. And I'm probably not going to need to sear them up very much anymore. I'm a little hotter than 400. I'm riding around about 450, 500 right now. If you were about 400, you can move them over. You could smoke these real low and slow and then get them up to the temperature and then put a good sear on them. That's another way that you could do it. That's kind of what Manny was mentioning to me. He moves them over to low and slow, and he will smoke them or cook them indirectly until they reach the temperature that he wants. Then he puts a good sear on them, and then he moves them back to the indirect to finish them. So while we were talking, I decided that I was going to throw a piece of bacon and some cheese on the top of it, and I was going to turn it into a sandwich. So and he's like, you know what, man, that's going to be an awesome sandwich. I can't wait to watch the video. So thanks for your, see again, you see the here, the juice. We're going to flip it back over. I know it's been pretty quick, but I just don't want to cook all of my juice out of my beautiful, beautiful little chicken thighs here. Let's see how the Chef Boneless is doing. We want this bad boy to be temp. So this one is 165 degrees. You can see that right there. Or no, you can't see that. But yeah, so it's getting there, 166, which means it's chicken. So which means it's done. Chef Boneless, I'm very hot.
Ashley, I'm sorry you're not getting a sandwich today because your husband's eating all the Chef Bonuses.
My God. Now, see, I've never actually taken the chicken thigh and used the Southern mustard as the binder and then hit them with the sweet barbecue love. I've always used like an olive oil or something else as the binder, then hit them with like a Carne Sutra or something, and then put them on the grill and grill them up. But this is great because this is an actual like barbecue chicken thigh. Like it actually tastes like a smoked barbecue chicken thigh is exactly what it tastes like. So we're right about 500 again.
So
keep going, Robbie. I'm just checking, Tim.
Guy Fieri would say, what took it over the top was the Southern mustard.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, Guy Fieri knows. Guy Fieri knows. The only thing that Guy Fieri doesn't know is how to get past Flavor Town and get to the TD's Broom Barbecue. That's the only thing he doesn't know. He doesn't know Sanctuary of Satisfaction. He doesn't know TD's Broom Barbecue.
Justin, he's just stopping by to send you some kissy emojis.
Oh, yeah? That's my boy, dude. What's up, Justin? Thanks for the little kissy emojis, man. I appreciate it. We're getting these thighs up here. They're getting good. Just about to finish up. When I said I was at 160 or so on most of them, this is about the time that you'd want to move them over to more of a direct heat and start really getting a good sear. But we've got a great sear on it. So I'm just going to leave it here for another couple minutes. And I'm trying to decide if I want to toast up my bun or not. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to toast up a couple of them. They're brioche buns. Dude, I like brioche bun. That is my favorite bun. Hot dog bun, brat bun, it doesn't matter. A brioche bun, to me, is like one of the best. Let me grab some butter here or something to put on. Oh, you know what? Here, I got my beef tallow. So another thing that's really great, too, I like to do is you have your hamburger patties or your buns. I like to hit them with the beef fat. So this is a Wagyu beef fat. And that's pretty hot right there. I'm going to move it over here to the slower side. I'm just going to do one at a time for right now. And we're just going to heat up that beef fat into our nice butter flavored brioche buns, which is what makes them one of the best buns out there, is how buttery they taste. All right. So, man, I just don't have the room to put it because I don't want them to fry up my buns here because they're going to be too hot. All right, so we're going to put those down, toast them up. So you can use butter. I know everybody likes to use butter or whatever. I personally just use pretty much whatever fat is around to use. So you get a pretty good flavor. You also get really good taste in it. So duck fat, another really good one. The duck fat is what I used a minute ago in the cast iron for the bacon. Man, I just want these chicken thighs to be done.
So, hey, I know you are all over Michael Harris's jock strap. When's he
come on,
back?
Man. He should be coming back pretty soon. It'll be after the All-Star break, though. That's the thing, dude. I kind of feel like right now, dude, the Braves are really concentrating on getting healthy. What are they, like 10 games? They're like 10 games ahead in the wild card race or some shit like that right now. So what's the point in even trying to win the division? You're gonna, if you're right there, you can pretty much make the playoffs, and you don't have to worry about the first round bye that's been killing us the past couple of years. You can give that one to the Phillies. So I think Harris will be back not long after the All-Star break. That's my theory. All right, so let's check here. Oh man, look at those. Those look so good. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. So one side. Oh, let me make sure my bread here. Woo! Nice and toasty buns. Hell yeah. Look at that. So let's get this happy little chicken thigh. This guy here and this guy here. So we got them doing pretty good. This one's a little thicker. These two are a little thicker, so I'm going to rotate it with the fatter side towards my heat and with the fatter side towards my heat. And then this little guy, I'm going to try to keep him in the middle. Check him out one more time. So these chicken thighs are pretty good. So this is 165, 170. We're at 173 on that one. And then this one is going to be, come on. It's about 165. So they're done technically, but we don't want to remove them just yet because now that one's 185. So this little guy is done. Look at that. How good does that chicken thigh look? See, that's how you know you cut it. You cooked it perfect. That's how you know you cooked it perfect. Oh, Chef Bonus. Gonna eat this one too. These are good. All right, close out for just a minute here, and let you guys check out my buns. Check out my buns. Like I said, nice and toasty. Look at that right there. Look at my buns, everybody. Look at my buns. All right. Move this off to the side here, and let's get ready to make these sandwiches. Oh, shoot, I got to put my cheese and my, this is the perfect time. So like I said, we're only about 5 degrees from being done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a piece of bacon on my chicken. And I got 4 pieces of bacon, 3 strips of, actually, you know what? I got 4 pieces of bacon and 3 chicken thighs, but I have 4. So my daughter said she wanted one with cheese and bacon on it. So we're going to put this one back on the grill to finish up that cook. So we can, there we go. That's what she wants right there. And then now let's get the cheese on the rest of them. So here we go. We're going to do, so you could put another one that's really good. I like to do with chicken breast like this is the cheese and some, oh shoot, what are they called? Vegetables, like some, oh shit. Damn it, what the hell is it called? Bell peppers. Bell peppers. Slice you up some bell peppers like fajita style. Put them on there. All right, so we are doing good. I'm going to turn all of my burners off, and I'm just going to let them finish. We're going to let them finish in that heat while I get ready and set everything up over here to finish our chicken thigh sandwiches. All right. So first things first, let's get a couple things here. So we got our salad, and then I got some Lick It Up sauce I'm going to throw on mine. Oh, you know what? I'm going to throw some Campfire Candy on mine too. How's that sound? We just got a fresh batch of Campfire Candy. And if you have not had the Campfire Candy is this bad boy right here. This is candied jalapenos and Vidalia onions. They are fantastic. So they're going to give you that nice, sweet, and spicy taste. Oh, yeah. Look at that go. All right. So here we go. I'm going to take a spatula to get these off. just so that way I don't make a mess and mess up my beautiful, beautiful little cheese skirts that I have on all of my chicken here. There's the little guy. This one here. Look at that. How does that look, everybody? Looking pretty good. We looking pretty good right here. All right. Look at that. All right. How's that? Looking pretty bueno?
Delicious.
All right, man. I'm going to set these right here. Let's look.
So at yesterday's farmers market, what were your top sellers?
Oh, the Carne Sutra for sure. That is one of the most sellers, no matter where, the best sellers, no matter where it's at. The Carne Sutra. And then I would say that the next one yesterday at the farmers market would have probably been the barrel-aged bourbon. It's been out of stock. It came back in stock just this past week. But the barrel-aged bourbon is the one that was cranking out yesterday. But as far as sauces go, dude, every time I get a chance to do a demo for sauces, and it's usually the cherry chipotle that usually ends up becoming one of the most popular ones at the booth. But this time, it's the southern mustard is very, very, very difficult to step away from when the customer tries it. So that is one thing that has been fantastic lately is that the southern mustard, a lot of customers really, really, really like the southern mustard. All right. So let me see here. How am I going to finish making this badass sandwich? All right. So let me see here. Got this here.
It'd probably go good with some slaw.
Yeah, it probably would. But we're gonna do a type of slaw, but it's gonna be lettuce slaw. Like it's gonna be like a cross between a slaw and a salad. So that's what happens. You got to make do with what you got. Make do with what you got. Oh, this is what I need. I need a pair of tongs here to grab some of my campfire candy. So let's go. All right, you guys ready for this? All right, got a little bit of my Lick It Up sauce. You guys go back to previous recipes and check out the Lick It Up sauce if you are interested. The Lick It Up sauce is one of my favorite burger sauces. Just like that right there. Going to give me a nice little helping on here. And I'm going to put a little bit on the bottom as well. There we go. Whoops.
And it tastes better when you put it on there in a circular motion like that.
It does. It does. It does. It's like having a sandwich that's cut directly down the middle and not diagonally. It just doesn't taste the same. Does not taste the same. All right. So first chicken thigh that I'm going to put on here. So let's go ahead. I'm going to put this one on here right here. That chicken sandwich is going to be badass. Now, I'm pretty sure my wife is not going to want the Lick It Up sauce on hers. So I am going to put just the chicken on hers. Ouch, that is hot. Oops, we're not covering that up yet. We got to put our salad on the top. Smiley face, what? Smiley faces are good also. Yeah, that's another good one is to make your, put them into a nice smiley face. Okay, so let me soak up some of this chicken grease here, the good stuff. Put it over there. And now let's start building these guys. I'm gonna move this one off to the side. I gotta rearrange it so that way we can see how we're going to make our sandwiches. All right, you guys see that? You can see the sandwiches here that we're making. Perfect. All right. So here we go. Next, time for the slaw, the salad slaw. All right. Time for the salad slaw. So let's go here, and I'm going to put some of this salad right on the top. I mean, the slaw right on the top, guys. If you guys like coleslaw, like salad, whichever, this is what you're going to want to do right here. So if you fuck up and you get salad instead of slaw, guess what? You didn't make the mistake. All you got to do is improvise, and you can change the game right here. See that? Look, everybody thinks that it was going to be terrible, but nope. Look at that. How good does that look, right? You would put these TDs in your face, wouldn't you, Robbie?
Oh, I definitely would.
Yes. So here we go. Campfire Candy. Now, the Campfire Candy, everybody, is a candied jalapeno and Vidalia onion. They are fantastic on pretty much anything that you can put them on. And sometimes they are, sometimes in this batch, I was just saying the other day, the last batch I got was on fire. This batch, not so much, not so much. So they are a little less spicy than what they were the previous batch. And that just goes to your jalapenos. All right. So we got jalapenos, onions, and our Campfire Candy right here. I'm going to top this bun right there. Look at that. And my wife is definitely not going to want Campfire Candy on hers. So, and the funny thing is that I gave her the bigger chicken than what I got. All right. Let me get these moved out of the way. I want to get this right about, let's get that right about there. How's that look? Yeah, looks pretty good right there. Perfect. Perfect, right, everybody? So tell me in the comments, you guys down with this? Bart says it looks damn good. Bart is here. Bart is the man. So let's get ready and let's put these TDs in our face. Now, should I give you guys a cross section or should I just take this burger straight down to like right on the money? Or burger sandwich. Sorry, like my salad sandwich. Look at that. How good does that look? Come on, dude. Tell me, dude. It doesn't. I don't even think Slaw would have made this sandwich look better, right? I don't even think it would have been Slaw. So let's go here. We're straight up, heads up. So yeah, would the Slaw have made this burger or this sandwich look any better? Would it? How about that one right there? That's the angle right here. Yeah, look at that. Put these TDs in your face, baby, right here.
It would be bigger if you didn't eat all those chef bonuses.
Dude, that's where it's at. That is so good right there. Damn.
Hey,
don't be hating on my chef bonuses. That's the point of the chef bonus. You're the chef. That's your bonus right there. Done.
While he's stuffing his face, don't forget to send us some recipes in. You could send an idea here in the comments or send it to his website, Facebook, Instagram.
Damn. Holy shit. I got to go. We're just about done here. We got to get going because, my God, this sandwich is badass. I think I just lost that camera, Robbie. I think I just lost the cell phone camera. So anyways, everybody, thank you guys very much for joining. This is where it's at. Thanks, Manny, for giving me the recipe. I appreciate it. Sometimes you draw a writer's block, and today was the day. But thank God I ran into Manny at the grocery store, and he gave me this banging recipe that we have here of the TD's Brew and Barber. He called it TD's Chicken, so I turned it up and called it TD's Chicken Sandwich. Another way to do it, we chatted for a few minutes, and we discussed that this would be a fantastic idea. So anyways, everybody, there's the TD's Brew and Barbecue Southern Mustard Grilled Chicken Sandwich. So I'm TD. It's TD's Brew and Barbecue.